Welcome to this fundamental breakdown. We aren't just talking about avocados as some trendy weekend brunch item today or an aesthetic addition to your sourdough toast. Oh no. Far from just a trend, this fruit is actually a hidden biological payload. It's this incredibly dense nutritional package that has some literally mind-blowing systemic effects on our bodies. So if you've ever wondered why this fruit is so highly recommended by nutritionists everywhere, well, today we're going to dissect its nutritional anatomy, both visually and scientifically.
Which brings us to the ultimate question. What actually happens to your body when you eat an avocado? Right? Like, what goes on beneath the skin? From that very first bite, all the way deep into the digestive process, avocados trigger this extraordinary series of biological responses. We're going to pivot away from its social media fame for a bit and step right into a hyper-focused exploration of how this fruit interacts with our cardiovascular system, our skeleton, and our digestion in real time. Okay, let's dive into this anatomy of a superfood roadmap. Here is our agenda for today's explainer. 1. The green nutritional powerhouse. 2. Protecting your heart first. 3. Digestion, vision, and weight. And 4. The 18% vitamin K surprise. All right, kicking things off with section 1, the green nutritional powerhouse. So before we get into the heart and the bones, we really have to look at the avocado's actual armory. This fruit relies on way more than just a single benefit. We're talking healthy monounsaturated fats, harmoniously paired with fiber, potassium, and a powerhouse trio of vitamins K, E, and C. It is exactly this specific, incredibly dense combination of vitamins and minerals that makes it scientifically recognized as a true superfood. These aren't just empty calories, folks. This is high-grade biological fuel. Moving right along to section 2, protecting your heart first. If there is one organ that benefits the absolute most from avocado consumption, it is, without a doubt, your heart. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens inside your blood vessels. On the left side, we see a decrease in bad cholesterol, that's your LDL. And on the right, a significant increase in good cholesterol, the HDL. So how does this actually happen? Well, the avocado's monounsaturated fats actively move through your bloodstream, behaving a lot like olive oil, to balance your cholesterol profile and directly reduce your overall risk of heart disease. It's a total game changer.
But hey, this heart protection doesn't just stop at cholesterol. Avocados boast incredibly high levels of potassium and magnesium. And these two specific minerals, they work together exactly like orchestra conductors for our cardiovascular system. They help precisely regulate blood pressure, they maintain a steady, healthy heartbeat, and they actively prevent hypertension. It's essentially a multi-layered defense system for the absolute most important engine in your body.
Let's pick up the pace. Section 3, digestion, vision, and weight. Let's step into the everyday functional benefits, starting right with the eyes. Avocados contain two incredibly powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. Now, these microscopic compounds literally act as internal sunglasses for your eyes. Seriously, they are proven to be essential in protecting eye tissue from daily UV damage. And this microscopic benefit yields a massive macroscopic result, preventing the risk of macular degeneration, so your vision stays sharp well into old age. Let's move to and see how this builds within our digestive system. This biological chain reaction is just fascinating. When fiber and healthy fats hit the stomach, in step 1, they effectively slow down the entire digestion process in step 2. The result, in step 3, your stomach feels completely full for a much longer time. It is a brilliant biological hack to win that very real daily struggle against the 3 p.m. urge to snack. We've all been there, right? This makes it far easier to maintain an ideal weight. Beyond that, the avocado is actually one of the best sources of fiber out there because it brings two types to the table simultaneously, soluble and insoluble fiber. This dual fiber profile works like a highly efficient internal cleaning system. It smooths out bowel movements, adds stool volume, and effectively prevents constipation. It keeps your digestive system running right on time, just like clockwork. Now, let's intentionally slow things down for a second and look at our final major focus. Section 4. The 18% vitamin K surprise. We've seen how avocados protect the heart beating in our chest and the food in our stomach, but what about the structural framework that holds it all up? Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the highlighted portion of nutrients. We all know calcium is absolutely crucial, but avocados provide the very key that unlocks the door for that calcium. And the crazy part? You get this significant nutritional requirement from consuming just half of the fruit. 18%. That is a massive number. Just by eating half an avocado, you fulfill roughly 18% of your entire daily requirement for vitamin K. Why is this specific number so important to highlight today? Well, because vitamin K plays a highly critical yet unfortunately often overlooked role in preventing overall bone damage. It's essentially your body's best tool for stopping osteoporosis before it even has a chance to start. So the crucial point is the exact biological mechanism of how it does this. Because, having calcium isn't enough if your body doesn't actually know where to put it. Vitamin K acts as the construction foreman. It actively increases the absorption rate of calcium directly into your bones. And even better, it ensures that this valuable calcium isn't just wasted and flushed out through your urine. It is the avocado's systematic way of locking calcium tightly into your skeleton. Ultimately, this whole explainer isn't just about eating a delicious fruit. It's about building a daily habit that strategically protects your heart with unsaturated fats, preserves your vision, streamlines your digestion, and firmly locks calcium into your bones with that incredible hit of vitamin K. So the question I'll leave you with today is this: does your daily diet actually give you enough of the right fats and nutrients to protect your future? Think about that when you sit down for your very next meal.